Hello and welcome to our channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell button to get notification about new videos.
Welcome viewers. First, let me introduce myself. I am Mojammal, Chief Operating Officer, Cutout-Wiz Limited, an ITES service provider. I am in the IT and ITES industry for the last 12 years. You can have my more details on description. Today I am going to discuss how I implemented the value stories, one of the management 3 practices. It's about the team know what their values. First, we need to know what are the values that we are considering. We have considered big value list, which includes agility, discipline, focus, respect, truth, motivation, courage, integrity, growth, happiness, boldness, open-mindedness, zeal, openness, and many more. We found that values at work mostly includes personal core values and wish values. So, emphasize on this. We like to protect these values and practices. Our values. There are 2 kinds of values that both groups and individuals can recognize. They include core values and wish values. Core values. These are the ones that come to you naturally. Without them, you wouldn't be yourself. You are wired into your mindset or your culture and lead to your natural behavior. Wish values. These are the ones you aspire to have, but unfortunately they don't come naturally to you, at least not yet. It takes effort on your part to remind yourself that these values are important for your success and that you want to give them special attention. After all, more interesting than discovering who you are is learning who you could become. When it comes to business, values are essential, and the first step is to recognize and protect what is already valuable. We have recognized agility, discipline, focus, respect, truth, motivation, courage, integrity, growth, happiness, boldness, open-mindedness, zeal, openness, which we already have. And then we identify if new values is required, which is freedom of opinion. How we implemented? Previously, we did not have any written core values in the prospect of organization. We implemented our core values by following below steps. Collect stories of past behaviors that you feel exemplify and illustrate the culture of your team or organization. Pick core values from big value list. Print the big list of team values, 1 copy per person, and let each team member pick core values and wish values based on the stories that collected. Management to do the same and compare the results. Everyone's consensus. Choose a final set that everyone can agree on, both employees and management. Grand inauguration and implementation. Collect the culture of organization. We found that our strength is agility, focus, courage, respect, commitment, etc. Pick core values from big value list. We have printed the big value list of team values, distributed 1 copy per person, and let each team member pick most important 5 values. We have found boldness, zeal, courage, discipline, integrity, happiness, truth, agility, focus, motivation, growth, openness, respect, open-mindedness as our values. Management wants to include 1 value but yet not decided. it is mandatory for us to calculate the weight of the values as per voting or choice. But one thing was decided, the maximum values we are going to include is 5, no more than that. Compare the results. After comparing the result, we have found focus, respect, courage and commitment got most of the vote. But that sounds so familiar, like they are picked from Scrum. Why that is so? The main reason was recently we had Scrum training all over the organization. People and team now can align their values with that and sync. But challenge for the management to pick the last one. As you are seeing on the pie chart and graph that other values voting are very close and almost same. Now management took the lead and all management team decide one wish values for the organization, which is freedom of opinion. This choice was decided to welcome the opinion from all the people included in the organization. Now it's time for everyone's consensus. We called a town hall meeting and let all know about our values. We also notified everyone how it is chosen considering transparency. Everyone give their consensus. Now it's time for grand inauguration. Announce values all over the organization, that is commitment, focus, respect, courage and freedom of opinion, with little details and explanation all over the organization. Inauguration ceremony. Selection of value ambassador by draw. We have selected 5 individuals from 5 departments who will participate in the draw. Pick a chief which will declare him or her as ambassador of one of the values. At last, implementation. Make the values visible around the office by sticking the value sticker. Value months and activity planned and implemented by value ambassador. A culture book preparation and distribute. What are the consequences of value implementation? It's not like people has no value or less value before this initiative. The information is clear to all. This is the values we are more focused as an organization and we must not disagree. The consequences are directing and implementation of value-based management, open communication about value-based management, playing a vital role between the staff and the executive body, resolving minor problems between top-level management and operation levels, identify area of improvement, especially in soft skill. Thanks Management 3.0 for this learning and practicing opportunity. Thank you.